Well, thanks to COVID, or maybe not, but tackling your tasks from the couch and merging your living space with your workspace has become the new normal. And while initially it was all fun and comforting to attend your meetings wearing your sweatpants and eradicating the exerting commute, let's accept it that work from home has some downfalls too. Especially because there's no work-life balance, focus has gone for a toss, and putting your mind together while being in the space that reminds you of leisurely activities has been really challenging. So we thought, why not share some tips that may help you in increasing your productivity and staying focused while working from home. Hi guys, welcome back to Shrofile. My name is Simran Keswani, and today in this video we'll be talking about some tips that may help you to increase your productivity and stay focused while working from home. So without further ado, let's get started. Now the first tip is create a dedicated workspace. Now just like a bed is reserved for sleeping, a workspace should be reserved for working. Now, of course, it's not possible for everyone to have a separate space in their home which has a study room or a work room, and I'm not even saying that. But multitasking from your couch will never keep you motivated enough. In fact, it will only remind you of leisurely activities, and soon your posture will turn into taking a nap. Or if not, you would eventually end up watching the TV which is in your close proximity. Now, I'm not saying to go all fancy, have a whiteboard or have your to-do list right in front of you. If you can manage that, nothing like it. But for starters, even a desk and a chair in a quiet space would do the job. So now let's move on to the second tip. The second tip is to create a to-do list. Time really flies like an arrow, especially when you're working from home. Constantly juggling between household chores and work can be really tough and distracting. Now, the best way to refrain from getting lost in many tasks is to take one step at a time, which means create a to-do list and decide what needs to be done on priority basis and what can be kept at the back burner. This way, not only will you stay productive, but also you'll be able to keep a track of your progress. Now, let's move on to the third tip. Now, the third tip is dress to accomplish. Now, I know it's very convenient and comforting to sit in your pajamas all day, but honestly, it's also a reason to be in a laid-back mindset all the time. Now, you would think, what does physical appearance have to do with your work? Well, it's really not about how you look on the outside, but more about how you feel on the inside. Basically, wearing a more put together outfit can actually put you in a professional mindset and even encourage you to work. Now, I'm not saying to wear a pencil skirt or a three-piece outfit, but anything that doesn't give you the comfort to take the quilt and sleep next minute would just do the job. Now, let's move on to the next point. Fourth point is reward yourself with a break. Sitting in the same space for hours can actually make you mentally and physically drained. So you must give yourself a break either by sweating it out, walking for a mile, or munching on snack. But the trick here is to use a break as a reward. So basically, every time you accomplish 50% of your task of the day, you reward yourself with a long break. Of course, you can take short breaks in between, but a long break will only be rewarded after you have completed 50% of your task of the day. Now, this way you will be more efficient and proactive. Every time you'll come back to your work, you'll feel more re-energized and refreshed. So now let's move on to the fifth and the final point. Now the fifth and the final tip is create a schedule. Now this is the most obvious and the cliche tip, and everyone should have a schedule to their day. From your morning routine to your breaks in between to your screen time, everything should be clocked and timed. Having a structure and discipline to your day can actually help you keep track of your goals, make it more tangible, and most importantly, you will have the locus of your life. Which means when you know how much time needs to be dedicated on what tasks, you will allocate your time accordingly and give priority to those tasks that are more important. And this way, you will always stay efficient and productive. So that was about it in this video. Incorporate these few tips in your life and see yourself becoming productive and efficient by multi-folds. Till then, take care and stay tuned for the next one.